Hi everyone, my name is Claire Candy Huff, and I'm also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003. And welcome to Walk-in Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom for this coming week of October 10th through October the 16th. If you're interested and you'd like to find out more information about us wonderful walk-ins, and certainly about my own remarkable personal experience as a walk-in, you can read my #1 Amazon International best-selling book, I Am an Angelic Walk-in, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. And I'd like to read to you and share a 5-star review that I received on Audible for the audiobook of this award-winning novel. And that reader, or that listener, I should say, that listener posted this review. Wow, not even sure what I was looking for when I chose this book, but how glad am I that I did. It was a different experience I've ever embarked upon, and something I'll do more research into. It was a good story, well read, and a lot to discover, and a lot to think about. It was so interesting that I finished it in just one day. It had me so wound up that I felt like I was in a world of my own. Definitely something to think about. There are just so many possibilities to this life and the afterlife. And that was written by Cassiano. So thank you very much for that beautiful 5-star review, Cassiano. To purchase my award-winning bestsellers in audiobook form, and those 2 award-winning books, which went #1 internationally on Amazon, are I'm an Angelic Walk-in, and which is the sequel to One True Home, Behind the Veil. Let me see the reflection. Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness. To listen to those in audiobook form, you can go on audible.com. To buy them in print and ebook, please do go on Amazon, amazon.com. And to purchase an autographed copy of the books, now the holidays are coming up, and I will autograph the copies if you order them through my business, Angel Healing House. And that number to call to buy those books through Angel Healing House and get them autographed are 831-277-3716, and that's Pacific Standard Time. Or please send me an email. You can go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. So, I'd also like to say a very big thank you to everyone who wished me such kind, beautiful wishes for my birthday last week on October 7th. It meant the world to me. Thank you so much. So, before we go to any of the oracle cards or tarot cards, we're going to look at the astrological energies which are affecting all of us. Now, last week we did have or this week I should say, we did have a new moon, and that new moon was in Libra. New moons are all about beginnings and fresh starts and new things on the horizon for us. But also on that day, Pluto finally went direct, and it marks a shift in the direction of our wishes, with more luck and more abundance coming in for us, unlocking new possibilities for good fortune and our wishes coming true. Then on my birthday, October 7th, Venus entered Sagittarius, and this was providing us the first glimmer of light at the end of the tunnel to drive us to hope once again and to regain our faith in dreaming big once more. Tomorrow is a powerful portal. Tomorrow is the 10th day of the 10th month. And not only that, but Saturn, the planet of karma and hard lessons, goes direct after being in retrograde since May 23, which which is going to be giving us this forward-moving energy that will help us to navigate our lives much easier. And of course, as I mentioned, the 1010 portal is tomorrow, which provides us with no less than infinite potential, new beginnings, and for creation itself. So I not am only celebrating my birthday this month, but as a collective, we should all say a massive happy birthday to Mother Earth, because after 11,000 years of being held captive and kidnapped by very dark forces, our beautiful, beloved planet is completely awakened now and going through the birthing process as she's welcoming and supporting only light to remain on her from now on. Now that she is awake, she is very aware of every single inhabitant on this planet. She's aware of our personal intentions and the energies that we choose to hold and perpetuate that deeply affect this planet. With so many people raising their consciousness and awakening to the dark, corruption, lies, and crimes against humanity, now that Mother Earth has had an awakening birthday, she has been liberated to know freely and deeply each one of our feelings towards her and towards others. Mother Gaia is showing me she's nodding her head, if she had a head, and she's nodding in agreement, and she is saying, I bet that you did not know that your intentions and your emotions can cause a reaction from not only the planet that you're living on, but the wider universe. Yes, beloved souls, that is how powerful and multidimensional you are. Knowing this, each of us as inhabitants on this beautiful planet have a responsibility to hold individual, high-frequency light, which then is added to a unified field of light, and it's for the betterment of the collective, the betterment of the whole. She is saying that she has formulated and created a birthday list of presents that we can all pitch in and we can all give to her at this very momentous birthday of light. And you know, it starts by each of us reassessing and weighing our personal spiritual intentions. You know, quite frankly, she's saying that she does not care whose side you're on. She doesn't care what your belief and your opinion is. She doesn't care who you voted for and what health choices that you've made. For all that pales into comparison to what is most important to support our beautiful Mother Earth as we go forward. In fact, it's of such utmost importance that it determines whether you will be staying on this planet or not. She is sharing that only those who hold the highest forms of non-judgment, unconditional love, forgiveness, compassion, kindness, and most important of all, she's saying, those who hold the highest form of being of service to humanity will be staying on this planet of light. And after 11,000 years of being held captive, she is wasting no time in preparing herself to become heaven on earth again. And she's so excited. If she had arms, she'd be opening them wide. She's so excited to enter the family of the Galactic Council of Light, along with the Arcturians and the Sirians and the Pleiadians and the Andromedans and the Nibiruns and countless other planets and star nations that have lived in peace and harmony for eons of time. Having declared this, Mother Earth is saying, nothing Nothing of lower vibration will be able to survive on this planet of light. Absolutely nothing will survive this great transition of light that is of any darkness at all. So from this 1010 onwards, from this powerful, absolutely powerful portal that we will experience tomorrow, we will see many, many dark restrictive agendas unraveling at such a rapid rate, and they'll continue to gain greater and greater speed over the next 2, 3 to 6 months. Mother Earth is saying to us that she does not mean to be dramatic or scary, but humanity has no idea how close that she came to dying and being completely taken over by the dark. Now, for those of us who choose to stay in the highest heart-centered light frequencies, this means that we will live heaven on earth for eternity. For that has been decreed by infinite God Source Creator, and it's only through the grace of God were the Galactics and our angelic hosts allowed to intervene on Mother Earth's resurrection. With greater love, Mother Earth is sharing that what we will see from now on going forward is the great clearing on planet Earth of all dark intent. It's very much like a day of reckoning, and there will be those rapid disclosures and revelations being brought forth to cleanse the earth of darkness. And rather than sending another flood, then just to wipe and clean the earth, each one of us will now be assessed by Mother Earth on how we treat others and whether we have retained our high morals and values and how we are being of service to others. Mother Earth is very well aware of each one of us. And now that she's reached this turning point, this reawakening of light within her, she will be very well aware of whether we are love or we are not, and whether our light frequency is elevated for us to once again experience living on a planet of light, to live heaven on earth. It is just such an amazing, exciting time to be here during Mother Earth's resurrection. Such a beautiful, beautiful time. So let's go to our cards and see what comes out. Let me take this set first. When I chose cards before, just to save a little bit of time, this story came out, which is an absolutely beautiful story. The first card here is the card of, let me get this straight, is beautiful uncaging. And you see that heart and the light around that heart? And there is a lock, ready for those keys to go in. It's a number 5 card, which is the card of change. Then we have the next card coming out for us, which is the Roots of Abundance card, and that's 2. The 2 is our partnering with Mother Earth now, because we've raised our vibrational frequency and she's broken the chains of the darkness around her and she's ascending into a planet of light. We, as inhabitants, as light inhabitants on this planet of light, are working in partnership. Each one of us is working in partnership with Mother Earth. And, of course, what should come out next was Earth Magic. And it's a number 1, we are creating that new magic. So the 5 in this one is change by us partnering, number 2, with those roots and of abundance, and the earth magic, and that's what we're changing into. It's this story, this story here. If I can just get these cards to, I wish I had a third hand. Okay, these cards are representing the secret special key that's been hidden from all of humanity, which is the root of abundance, which is the root of all creation. And that one is this one, which I can't find. This one, which is the root of abundance, the root of creation. And because we're working with Mother Earth, it now can be presented to us. It can be presented to us now because we raised our consciousness and we've become aligned with the high frequencies of Mother Earth, now that she's ascending into that planet of light. Before this time, it was almost impossible to find those keys to unlock the doors of that abundance for us. Let me see, the doors of abundance for us. Let alone for us to be of the highest frequency, to use them to unlock the magic to manifest our desires. By now being clear, we've healed and brought so much closure to the past. And because we're only living in the present moment through love and compassion and forgiveness and kindness, we manifest now by putting all of our focus and attention on having everything that we could possibly desire and putting our focus on having it already. And once that gratitude and appreciation for our blessings is focused on, that should be the only intent, that we have what we desire already, and it now begins to manifest in reality. Why? Because we are clear, we are of the highest light frequency, and we're only in the present moment. And that's where the miracles and the magic and the synchronicities happen. So it's a time of opening up those locks that have been closed for many, to be handed the keys to the manifestation. And wow, won't we be seeing that with this amazing, huge, powerful portal, the 1010, opening up tomorrow. I went to get some more messages from these cards. I can't reach them at the moment. I think they're the Sacred Destiny cards by Denise Lynn. And I thought this was just absolutely magic. The 3 cards that came out are happiness, the bluebird of happiness, the hummingbird, which is the joy in life, and love. And with our happiness, our joy, and our love, those are the highest forms of frequency that there are now. I've been on my Angel Healing House radio program, which, by the way, is in its 10th year, going into its 11th year in 2022. And on my Angel Healing House radio, Blog Talk radio program, my angelic family and I and the posse of angels have been speaking about forever to raise our vibrational frequency through our creative excitability, through our happiness and our joy. Find out what you love and do it. Whatever brings you joy in creative expression. We don't wait for anything else. Now that the 1010 is here, and because we've regained our powerful, sovereign, multidimensional natures, the power is in here. We have been waiting for ourselves to change our realities, not politics, not governments, not religions, not our family, not our finances. There is nothing that's more powerful than what's in here. And now that we've recaptured that, go out and do what brings you joy and happiness and what you love doing. And through that, you will create a reality which will seem like heaven on earth for you. It's just that easy now. And that joy, that love, that happiness, that is opening up. That lock of manifestation that up until now has been locked for us. In fact, the posse of angels, my angelic family, and I are sharing with you that if you don't do this, then because we have the dimensions and the timelines are separating, if you don't do this, then your life will become stagnant. If you're relying on somebody else to tell you what to do, well, first of all, you're gonna remain in a lower third dimensional energy, and you're not going to have the fulfillment of the wishes and your desires. It's as simple as that. Your life will be stagnant, it'll be still, and so we create our own realities now in the higher dimensions. And boy, is it fun. It's so wonderful to tap in to that joy, that excitement, that creativity, that happiness, that wiggle. I've spoken forever on my Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio program about this wiggle, this childlike wiggleness inside of me, getting so excited about my projects, about my books, about the things that I'm doing. Do that for yourself, and you'll be amazed at how it will affect your reality and how your reality then starts to change. Let's go to tarot cards and see some of the messages that are coming up this week. So while I'm shuffling the cards, yes, tomorrow is the 1010, very powerful portal. For those that are awakened and for those that are cognizant of the dark, of corruption and lies and deception, crimes against humanity that we've been told, when these revelations and disclosures start coming out at such a rapid rate, we won't be so affected by it because we'll know how to keep our ballast, our peace, and not be triggered and reactive because of this. Now, you might have family and friends that are not awakened and not aware of this, and they are going to be very affected by this. In many cases, they are going to be horrified and stunned as more and more things come out, and they will come out at a greater rapid rate. And don't get in fear about any of this, because this is just Mother Earth shaking off all of the darkness in order for it to be acknowledged, for it to be thanked for its contrast, because we learned some of our best lessons in hardship and adversity and contrast, in order for us to really get the lessons and never give our power away to any so-called authority that we were programmed to do so, and for us to bless everything that's happened because it's been perfection. And only by doing this we can then release it. But don't allow yourself to be drawn back into chaos or drama, or to lose your peace and lose your unconditional love when more and more revelations start coming out on the planet. So let's cut the cards and see what comes out. First card coming out, well, is the world. And what are we talking about today? We're talking about Mother Earth. And there she is. That's the perfect picture. If Mother Earth was a lady, look at those colors on yes, these are my cards, and hopefully they'll be coming out next year so that you can purchase them. Look at her green and blue of her dress melting into the earth. If that was Mother Earth, she is wearing a laurel wreath and raising that laurel wreath in celebration of becoming that planet of light once again. And how each of us as inhabitants are affecting the energies, and how we can each contribute to the whole of humanity by holding our vibrational frequencies at a very high rate now. Now, The next card that's coming out for us, there's another major arcana card, is the Magician card. Each of us is an alchemist. Each of us is a metaphysician, a magician. Take all those elements of creative expression, of joy, of peace, of happiness, of forgiveness, of kindness, most of all of being of service. Mix and mix and mix them in your own singular, unique way, and see what you can create. See what you can create with them in order to be that voice on the planet, to not only serve the creative inside of you, but to help others. How beautiful. Next card that's coming out for us is the Wish card. This is the Wish card. This is the card of our wishes coming true. 1010 portal. With this powerful portal's opening tomorrow. It's like you can do and you can be and you can have whatever you want. We've been given the keys to unlock the wishes in our hearts, and we do that by affirming that we have everything that we need in this present moment. We have it all, and putting your gratitude and appreciation on that, and then keep your vibrational frequency in the vibrational frequency of joy, and you'll be amazed at what comes into your reality to answer those heartfelt longings and those wishes and intentions and desires of yours. Another thing that with a more connection to planet Earth is our connection to the fairy realm. Go out and you can say to the fairy realm, I want to become more involved. Please show me. And they'll show you different ways to become more involved with taking care of Mother Earth, since they are the stewards of, the elementals are the stewards for taking care of the animals and the plants and the flowers and the trees on this planet. There, your wish is my command. Next card coming out. Wow. This is a very important read. We have 3 major arcana cards and the Wish card. This is the Fool card. This is the starting all over again from a base of a planet of light. We've done the integration. We've done the healing. Many of us have done the forgiving, but most of all forgiving ourselves. And now we're walking on a new path. And we're becoming very childlike as we follow that dove is the divine and spirit leading us onward to a new land, a very, very new and extraordinary land that is being created by this planet of light. Next card that's coming out for us, I love this card. I call this the Sunshine, Lollipops, and Roses card. This is the height of our emotional attainment, of just overflowing with joy. It can be the happy family card. So many of us are being introduced to our soul families. I just had a wonderful, wonderful conversation this morning with the Pleiadians. And their connection, and it's just pure, unadulterated, massive amounts of love, which our intergalactic brothers and sisters have for us, and we've been programmed through Hollywood, through the media, through so many lies, that all of the extraterrestrials are mean and dangerous, when this is just not the case. The majority of them are wonderful and are loving, and they're helpful for us, and they've provided so much help for us here on planet Earth. It's like when somebody would say, all inhabitants of Earth are bellicose and they're warlike and they're destructive, which is not the case. The majority here on planet Earth, they want peace, they want love, they want acceptance, they want people to be liberated and freed and to be able to make their own health choices. So this is what we're going for now. The next card that's coming out for us is, that's another major arcana card. We have 1, the World, 2, the Magician, of course the Wish card, our wish is coming true, 10 of Cups, and then the Fool card is another one, but creativity and the fertility. This is the birthing card. This is the birthing of not only Mother Earth, but each one of her inhabitants to live through eternity in heaven on earth. It's just such a beautiful card. And there is the earth, and there is all her bounty, just waiting to blossom and bloom and to be rebirthed again in this beautiful, beautiful, on this beautiful planet of ours. And the next card, I'm not surprised, is the 3 of Cups. It's a time of celebration, everyone. Celebrate your Mother Earth being born into a planet of light. And if you choose to hold your vibrational frequency high and bright and light, and you choose to be of service, then you will be staying on this extraordinary planet that it's ascending into light and being invited to join the Galactic Council of Light. To end our reading today, I'll go to my Making Magic cards and see what comes out. Let's see. Okay, let me say to my lovely posse of angels, whoop, there's the first one. The elements of fire, air, earth, water combine to create powerful protective boundaries. This is working with all of the elements. And certainly all of the elements go into Mother Earth. Where would she be without those elements of the fire, air, earth, and water? And some would say that the 5th element is love. Let's go to find another card. Okay, come on. Come on. I'm not going to choose one. You make one jump. Voila. Come on. Whoop, whoop. I just said the number 5. Drink of 5. 5, 5, 5. If you please, I guess. 555 is the number of change. And this one says manifesting money and income. Hey, everyone, Jupiter goes forward on October 18th. And so not only with Saturn going forward, which was the planet of very, karma and hard lessons, where a lot of those things about receiving money get stopped for us so that we can really reassess our life. But Jupiter, the planet of expansion, good fortune, abundance, prosperity, wealth, riches, that's going forward on October the 18th. So Drink of 5 has come out for us. One more. Let's see what we've got. Come on. Come on. Oop! Okay. And this one is, I love their sense of humor. They're saying, safe and happy travels, everyone. You will be protected from harm when journeying. And man, we're going on, man and woman, we are going on a new journey. We are journeying to become those light beings, the inhabitants on a planet of light. I don't know what other extraordinary journey anybody could put their hand up and go on. So, thank you everyone for joining me today. If you're interested in either the audiobooks of I Am an Angelic Walk-In, One True Home Behind the Veil of Forgetfulness, I'm the narrator on those books, and that we also, my husband Pete and I were executive producers on it, and we employed amazing professional voiceover actors to breathe life into the other characters in the book. Or if you're not an audiobook person, they're in print and ebook. And remember, the holidays are coming up. If you'd like an autographed copy, you can always call me at Angel Healing House, which is 831-277-3716, and I will autograph a copy for you to purchase for your nearest and dearest, and also for those children in your life. I don't have an audiobook of this one or an ebook, but there's the beautiful Angels of Faith about our angelic help and how we are eternal and we are divine and we do not die. So there you go. If you're interested in those books, my services as an intuitive counselor, any past life clearing, ancestral healings, learning Reiki, all of those things, angel readings, angel tarot readings, channeled messages from your angels, you can always reach me at angelhealinghouse.com. Please follow me on social media, but not only that, on Thursdays, on Angel Healing House Blog Talk Radio, Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are finishing up our 10th, when I say our, my, and the posse of angels, my angelic family, our 10th year. Every week for the last 10 years, we've been on Blog Talk Radio since January of 2012, and we'll be going into our 11th year. So please follow us there. And I also take calls for free mini angel readings on my program, Angel Healing House, Blog Talk Radio. Go out, everybody, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. I'm wishing you love and angel blessings and such a magical 1010 portal tomorrow, and manifest your dreams and your wishes to yourself. Take care, everyone. Bye.